You're thinking about playing video games again. Alright. Well, actually, before I tell you anything, let me tell you my story. So, my story is that basically, I was. I just got back home on Friday and I was supposed to go, eat and stuff and like do all the other stuff. And, like, like meditate and journal and stuff. But then I was just thinking about why don't I just go back to video games? And I was looking for an excuse. So, I went back to video games. I spent the whole day on it just like playing and stuff. And it wasn't really that nice. I'm actually gonna no on the Donis on the basically yesterday. Day 8 and 9. Oh well, I think 9 and 10. I show my experience of it. And I'm gonna be honest, these were like the most days where I felt the most unhappiest. It's like I didn't feel happy on Saturday now. I woke up later. I was just like, why don't I just like go like, let me just go take some nap. Let me take a couple of like minutes to sleep. I didn't wake up at 5, and then of course, I mean, even though I did still do the Don's protocol and stuff, I still like did it and stuff. But and then I went back, and then I felt lethargic again. Like I was just playing video games again, and I did the thing again. I was supposed to edit a video, but then I ate chicken and rice and potatoes, and then I was just and then I just started procrastinating, and then I stayed up until 3:47, just like scrolling, and like doing a bunch of other stuff, like looking at women and stuff, and all the time I just felt guilty, hateful, resent. I just didn't feel nice. I thought it'd be like, oh, it's like, oh, I just thought it'd be just for a day. I was just like saying it on the day I played video games, just like, oh, it's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna play for a bit. It's gone to the point where even if I play video games, it doesn't make me happy. Well, I just can't really imagine myself playing anymore. Like I remember just being like once a week it'd like be fun and stuff. Like it would be no problem, but I feel a lot more of like responsibility and well, yeah, more responsibility for my actions also. Like I feel more responsibility that like doing these things will of course there will be consequences. And I guess one of the consequences was just like this feeling of like just just hate because I noticed myself that I was just a lot more lazy. I was a lot more like reserved. I was just staying in my bed, just like scrolling. And when one of my brothers would come in, I wouldn't be in this happy mood. I just kind of like be like, oh, can you just leave me alone and stuff. I was like thinking, can you just leave me alone, man? I know that I've done the wrong, but I want to see what I can do about it. But I'm just gonna say that, well, it just, I guess I'm just not happy playing video games anymore. Nor of doing any of this stuff. It's like, I feel negative, and of course I should. I feel negative just for playing video games, like wasting time scrolling. And then that turns into like, hatred. It's like I don't even want to talk to anybody. I feel like I feel I feel anxious about going outside since like, oh, it's like I feel embarrassed playing. I it's just this negative feeling. I'm not sure that I'm wasting time, that I'm not doing anything productive, and then that makes me feel more of like not wanting to be around others, like being anxious about going outside because I feel like embarrassed by what I've done. Maybe I can do another step. Maybe this isn't just how it has to be. Maybe I can make into something great. I'll see what I can do, man. And I apologize for not uploading for 2 days, and it's because of this. It's because of my fault. I hear myself saying like, "Oh, it's because no, like it's it's not the video game's fault. It's not my family's fault either. It's my fault. It's my fault that I've done all the things. It's my fault that I told myself that it'd be fine. These were really like my throat is dry, man. My throat, like I don't even know. It's like I feel sick and I feel more sicker just like going back. I'm not. I don't even know why, man. I'm not. It's like, I mean, it's like I'm gonna say like, oh, like why do I feel so negative and stuff? And then again, I should feel negative for this. I deserve to feel like this. I deserve to feel like crap because I've done the actions that led me here. So maybe I can tell you that if you're thinking about going back to video games stuff, I'll tell you that it's like it's like, man, I should be embarrassed, man. I keep making videos like, oh, I like made 2 videos about, oh, I played video games for a week and it wasn't even worth it, and like in the weekend, and then I go back into it. If there's a thing I can tell you, man, maybe once you have it, it's not really that great. Like if you want to go back to playing video games again, it's not as great as you think, man. It's just kind of because this whole time I've been feeling just negative, like just anxious about like everything. Definitely don't go back into video games, man. Alright, do the right thing and don't give up, man. I'm sorry for not uploading. I'll be making a eight upload 8 and 9 will come. They'll definitely come, but actually I'm not sure if I should upload it more earlier or after. But do the right thing and don't give up, man. Maybe I could see something out of this. What?